Hi, welcome to Jillaru Yoga. Today we're going to work on a little sequence that is good prep for any movement practice that you might be interested in. I like to use this sequence before I do yoga, belly dance, martial arts, or just any time where I'm feeling a little stiff, especially in my back and my shoulders. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet about hip distance apart. Ground through all four corners of both feet, and then also energize your toes. Ground through all 10 toes as well. Your arms can move a little freely here, but try to keep your whole body in one long straight line. And then lean forward as far as you can without lifting the heels. Now lean backwards as far as you can without lifting your toes. And start to move forwards and backwards. We are waking up our superficial front line and back line fascia. Go at a speed that feels good to you. Doesn't have to be particularly fast or slow. Just try to find a rhythm to your movement that makes sense in your body. The more you practice, the more smooth it will get, and you will likely be able to have a little bit more depth in your movement, or at least even it out. Now let's come back to center, keeping that straight line still, and lean to one side without lifting the outer edge of your foot. And then lean to the other side. So when I'm working on engaging my fascia and prepping my body for movement, I like to think of drawing a bowstring back. So you're drawing the string back in order to allow that movement to go forward in the opposite direction. So we're drawing back so that we can go forward. And now let's go side, forward, side, back. And start to make some circles. And there might be certain times where you'll feel a little off. This helps with your body's proprioception, which is how you move through space, how you navigate the objects in your life. And different things can change your proprioception. With children, when they go through a growth spurt, their proprioception often changes and you'll see them bumping into things more often. Pregnancy can affect a woman's proprioception or anyone's proprioception, weight loss or gain. There's lots of different things that can affect your proprioception. Let's switch and go the opposite direction. But doing this little exercise here can help to reset your proprioception so that you are able to move better in your body. You are able to react a little more quickly to the external stimulus and move around things instead of running into things. Or if you're in martial arts, maybe you're just that little bit faster when you're dodging a punch or a kick, or you've just got that little tiny bit of edge. And that's come back to center. Still keep your feet hip distance, but soften your knees a little bit here. Sometimes they get a little stiff in the previous exercises. And we're going to keep our lower body facing forward, hips, knees, toes forward, and then just start to sway your body. Let your arms be relaxed side to side. We're activating the spiral lines in our body. This can feel really nice on your low back. Help to loosen things up. Be gentle. There's no need to be aggressive here. You may start to feel or hear adjustments in your back. And you can just do this. This can be good. Or you can make your movements get a little bigger. Now, notice your eye gaze and let your head and your eye gaze follow the arm that is going backwards. And you can pause at any point that feels good to you and just continue to do that. Or you can continue to move on. So from here, I like to bend my elbows and do this sort of running stance. We're creating contralateral movement, crossing our center. Now, once again, focus on the elbow that's drawing back. Let your eye gaze follow the elbow that's drawing back. And give a little extra attention to that backwards momentum. And let the follow through, the forward movement, just happen naturally. Keep your knees soft. Hips forward. Giving them just a little bit of wiggle room, but mostly forward. And then we're going to start to reach up and over. And again, I want you to focus on the elbow drawing back. When you bring your one elbow back, the other arm naturally projects forward. And let your eye gaze follow the elbow that's drawing back. Now take it across. We're trying to pattern in these typical movements into our body. Let's reach down and across. Again, focus that elbow on drawing back. This is maybe you're walking through your house and you see something on the floor and you bend down to pick it up. Working on functional movement patterns. Take it across again. This one always feels really nice on my back. It's usually where I get the most adjustments, and then up and over. So it's just like we're reaching up high for something on a shelf. And then let's go back to the running. And again, if something feels good to you, you can just do that for the whole time. And maybe let your arms get big. Notice how the shoulders are feeling here. And just let the movement slow down. And your arms just kind of move naturally. Let the twisting slow. Then come to a bit of a pause. And then the last thing we're going to do here is we're just going to bounce a little bit and shake it out. Rebounding is also very good for the tone of your fascia. That's not happening. You can just keep your balls of the feet on the floor and bounce your heels, or even just bounce your knees. Maybe give your body a little shake, a little shimmy, let it go. And now you're set for your movement practice. Have a lovely day. Namaste.